This short presentation will take you through the demonstration and discussion of the real-time scoring engine, a part of the Angoss analytics software suite. The real-time scoring engine is a cloud service that provides access to predictive models and strategies through a simple web service. It can be used to integrate predictive analytics into any operational system. Models built in Knowledge Studio can be uploaded and managed directly from within Studio, and models built in other packages can be saved as PMML and uploaded to the scoring engine. Using real-time scoring instead of traditional batch scoring gives you a shorter time to action. This means decisions about what products to offer or what the next best action is for a particular customer can be made with the most current data during the interaction with the customer. It can also reduce costs since analysts can update and change models, strategies, and recommendations themselves with no requirement for IT resources to recode models. As an example use case, telecom reps interact frequently with customers and track information about customers in a CRM system. During these interactions, reps must make many decisions about whether credit should be extended, whether there are cross-sell or upsell opportunities, and in the case of customers with overdue bills, how the collection process should proceed. These scenarios will now be shown in a short demonstration using Knowledge Studio's strategy tree models with Salesforce.com as a CRM system. We'll be calling the real-time scoring engine to get customer-specific treatments in real time. In order to demonstrate Angoss's real-time scoring engine, a number of models have been prepared within Knowledge Studio that will be deployed to the real-time scoring engine. We will show delivery of the scores within the Salesforce.com CRM system. To begin, let's look at the models. We prepared 3 use case models for credit approval, upsell, cross-sell, and collections. First, we need to upload the models to the real-time scoring engine using functionality built into Knowledge Studio. Let's examine the credit approval model. In this model, the strategy tree determines the amount of money a customer must place as a deposit for credit. The dollar amount of the deposit reflects the risk that a customer may not be able to pay and is required before a customer can be approved for the particular plan or service. In Salesforce.com, we've customized a simple page with a few buttons at the bottom. Each of these buttons triggers a web service call to the real-time scoring engine to get a treatment from the respective strategy tree. Once the model is deployed, it's immediately available to use for the scoring calls from Salesforce.com. The credit approval model depends on 2 variables, the customer's age and whether or not the customer had a valid credit card. For this account, it's indicated the customer credit card will not be used as a payment method. This particular customer was born in 1953. They are 60 years of age. Based on these variables, the strategy tree for credit approval indicates this customer should not be required to leave a deposit and should be offered a TV package. This is the treatment that we will see within Salesforce.com when we call the real-time scoring engine. Now, let's change one of the variables and make this customer younger. When the deposit payment is now calculated, since the customer is now 30 years of age, we see that they fit into a different customer segment and accordingly are assigned a different treatment, in this case, a deposit in the amount of £600. You can also manually change treatments, for example, to increase the deposit by £50. After changing the treatment, we need to upload that model again, and once it's uploaded, it will be available in Salesforce. When we go back to Salesforce and process the deposit payment, we see the new treatment for this customer. There's no need to make further changes. All of the models are immediately available, and the scoring happens automatically. Now, let's explore a scenario for an existing customer where we want to offer additional services to them. This strategy tree will suggest which additional services we should recommend to the customer. Again, this tree is dependent on the customer's age and the customer segment they align with. The customer segment could be high, low, or medium. This customer is in the high segment, and when combined with their age of 30, they should be given the TV-only treatment. If we change the birth date again, and return to calculate the offer, we get a new offer of TV and mobile, since it will be scored by a different node in the strategy tree. Now, let's view the final strategy tree designed for collections. This tree is built based on the segment that the customer has been placed in, as well as the number of days they've been in delinquency. Because this customer is in the high segment and has been delinquent for 65 days, the strategy tree assigns the customer the minimum payment treatment. When we change the number of days that the customer has been delinquent, we get a new minimum payment treatment from the strategy tree created in Studio. All of these treatments can be changed on the fly. This ability provides unlimited real-time flexibility and instant feedback to sales representatives or customer-facing personnel as they manage customer interactions. The real-time scoring engine supports several ways of accessing models to allow for integration into any system. You can call the API using a SOAP or REST interface and receive responses in either XML or JSON format. Any model that is supported by Knowledge Studio can be used with the real-time scoring engine. This includes regression models, decision trees, strategy trees, market basket analysis, scorecards, neural networks, and cluster models. Thank you for your interest in the Angoss real-time scoring engine. If you wish to learn more, please visit us at www.angoss.com or contact us at info@angoss.com.